Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of my Zombieland Fortress, Searching for the Lost, Phoebe Losing His Fun Rimworld Let's Play series. We just fixed Black Sparrow's lung. We're able to replace it with an organ that we borrowed from the prisoner. We're working on building out some additional structures. And we get cargo pods with weapons. The weapons aren't really that great because of the material used, but we'll pick them up to sell them. Working on some planting. We got to make sure we stockpile as much food as possible. Also would like to get sterile tile down in what is supposed to be our hospital. So we need to catch up on these work tasks. We also want to mine out and expand our storage a little bit. Having some power fluctuations, I decided to turn some things off. Try to preserve power. I'm also going to make Emor pick back up their weapon after they were catatonic. There's some vegetables being stored in our storage, just making sure that priorities are correct so those get moved into the refrigerator. I think we should also have a door from the storage building into our kill box trap maze area. More weapons, this time a gauze lance, excuse me? That's really good. We also got a bow. I don't really care about that, but I'll sell it. We're going to have Emor switch from the Cult Range Master to the Gauze Lance, and we're going to have Emor haul in their old weapon. We did a big harvest of those potatoes. We're now going to be planting hay grass in there to try to stockpile some hay grass for our animals before fall, winter. Darlinator Tantrum. Yeah, we've been cutting down a lot of trees. This is going to be a barn for our animals. We're going to store herbal meds and hay in the barn. Looking at a conversion ritual for Black Sparrow, but it's been performed too recently, so we just used the scale down to 7.5%. Almost there. Darlinator no longer on the tantrum mental break. Hopefully they'll start feeling better soon. Let's force some melee practice, recreation. If you get them to recreation fully satisfied, they get another mood bonus. So Darlinator's feeling a lot better now. We need a light in this barn for any animal tending we do should definitely be lit. Any tending you do in general should be well lit. So let's put a light in our barn. We don't really have that much kibble. I need to keep an eye on that since we do have 2 animals that need it. And I'm going to set a new food restriction that does not allow packaged survival meals, canned meals, or pemmican. In the Zombieland mod, these are called Twinkies instead of packaged survival meals. Everyone's going to be signed in no package on a regular basis. And then if they go on a caravan, they can switch to all allowed and eat things like packaged survival meals and pemmican. We're also going to make sure we're stockpiling packaged survival meals. I want about 100 just in case. And I think it's time to build a storage shelf for the Twinkies in our storage room. In case we need them for trading power, it's nice to have them in the same room where your orbital trade beacon will be. Should we someday get to researching the orbital trade beacon? Transfer pod crash relationship. Let's make sure we disallow the animals from that little area. Perfect. This is Black Sparrow's father. So we're going to have Black Sparrow come out and save them. Love that. Riding the Pegasus out. Riding B-Chan the Pegasus out. Amazing. Let's make sure all these Twinkies are hauled so they're not taking space in the cold storage. Animal barn is starting to look pretty good. I like it. I think our electric stone cutting bench can be turned back on. I'd like to be working on more stone cutting. As you can see, we're using blocks basically as we have them available. And we're pretty short on marble right now to finish out those two structures in the northeast. So I think we should probably be working on more stone cutting. Black Sparrow's dad is doing okay, just recovering in a hospital bed. They're considered a guest. They'll probably leave when they feel better, but we don't want to have them die under our watch. Black Sparrow would be really unhappy about that. I think I'd like to make a path on this side over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand the growing field. I'm going to put another growing field in. We'll just also do healer right now. And then this way, we can do a path, just like we have in front of the main doors. Someone turned into a zombie. What? Okay, we'll draw the path out first. And let's see who turned into a zombie. Oh, okay. This is our supply officer, I suppose. And one of them turned into a zombie. Not sure what happened there, but we'll watch them take care of it. Perfect. What did we get? We got a gun. And some fine meals. Okay. We'll take them. We won't complain about that. Not sure the fine meals are necessarily the best. Sometimes you risk food poisoning when you eat meals from people coming in. This is the supply officer. We have a lot of junk that would be really great to sell. They have a lot of silver, but they also have some pretty good gear. So I'm probably taking gear instead of the silver. Kind of surprised they'll buy these tainted things. It's not a lot that they're offering us for them, but it's not that bad either. So we'll take 20 silver for some tainted gloves. We're also going to buy some of their armor. It's not the greatest. Like, it'd probably be better if it was one of those power armors. But based on what we can afford, let's buy a couple of these. And maybe some helmets. They have a flak helmet and a recon helmet. I also want to get scribe robes. It says that they're good for research speed. And because our research has felt very slow, I think we're going to get 2 sets. I'm going to go ahead and remove the flak helmet. I would like something better, I think, than the flak helmet and the recon helmet. They have some combat helmets from the Brotherhood mod. Maybe we'll just get one of those. Okay, so now I need to set up a research outfit policy, which is basically when 2 of our researchers are not drafted to fight, they're going to be wearing the scribe hood and robes. And Green is definitely going to be one of them. I thought about Granny, but because of Granny's role in the colony, I think it makes more sense to give it to Darlinator. Granny's going to be upset if they're not wearing the Moral Guide apparel. They look pretty cool, I think. So right now they're not researching. We might have to shift their priorities around a little bit. I feel like they're storing too much of our herbal meds in the barn. So instead I'm going to have one zone, one spot for herbal meds. The rest will be for just hay. So they don't stockpile too much of it in the barn. We just want to stack over there. I also want to stack inside our hospital. We do have a good sculpture inside this hospital, and at least right now with the marble floors, I think we might move this into the production room. I think it's all about getting mood boosts, and I think it'll give a pretty good mood boost if it's around where they're working. Oh, fun. Zombie attack, 276 zombies. Okay, so we're going to change to emergency alert mode. And we need to make sure that Darlinator and Green put on armor. So let's have them scheduled for soldier during emergency alert mode. So that way they switch to specifically armor gear for fighting. The zombies are coming in from the left side of the map. There's a lot of them. And of course, because of how big the horde is, they're going to aggro on top of each other. We're going to try to take them on at the north side of the base. A lot of them are aggroed. We got to be very careful with this. We'll have to keep an eye on things like rest and needs for the colony. Emor and Darlinator are in the worst moods, but otherwise the moods are okay. It just looks like a lot of people we're hoping to rest soon and are currently being kept awake. Zombies are coming in a really big pack and they're coming close. I think we gotta move maybe inside the wall. Let's put our melee people up front. Let's bring everyone else in behind them. Let's bring Green out, who's now wearing flak. We're gonna keep this door open. The hope is that the zombies will funnel through this door. For some reason, our melee people are not automatically attacking the zombies. Seems like they're just kind of standing there. And I'm not really sure why they're just taking it, so we are going to set them to attack. They do appear to just kind of be taking the attacks from the zombies. After losing 2 of our colonists last time, I really don't want to lose anyone else. Let's pull back. Since that seemed to work well for us last time to be back here. We're going to do that again. Make sure our melee pawns are there just in case they come close. Oh, there's so many. 200 zombies still. We got some zombie attacks, but no one's been bitten by a zombie yet. Oh my gosh. There's so many of them. Okay, down to 155. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, so I just have to keep an eye on our melee pawns because they're not exactly going out and attacking right away. We need to make sure they do. Okay, now Darlinator and Emor are getting really upset. Cav appears to be starting to go down. And there's a lot of them in melee range. Like, kind of a lot. I think maybe we move. Move again. Get out of there. Okay, 2 of them went through the building. That's actually probably a good thing. LK's a little slow, but keeping up with the group and not going to get attacked. Let's make sure our turrets are on just in case we need them. Just in case there are any zombies moving around. Which there definitely are. Some working their way around the base. We're down to 92, though. We're down to 92. Almost there. That's a crazy looking animal. I don't know what that albino zombie's doing all the way up there, but we'll keep focusing on the ones inside the colony. $69 zombies. Nice. Yed's given birth. Perfect. That means we have a baby Pegasus, right? That's pretty cool. All right. No infection risk. Everyone looks fine. We're going to let some of these folks go, specifically Darlinator Green, Emor, and Cav. Let's keep the rest of the group shooting. Let's move so we kind of have an angle around this opening. They're not really coming after us. They're still going after our wall. Wanted to get back into position, but again, they're attacking Granny without Granny attacking them back. So maybe we'll pull back a little bit more. Friends, don't get caught in melee. Nice. Good. Good. Almost there, everyone. Just a little bit longer. Okay, let's make sure that Darlinator is being tended. Green, you can help with that. Cav's probably going to need to eat. There's a big group over here with what looks like a zombie breacher, maybe? They have armor for attacking the walls. We'll have to see about that. Our walls are already open, so doesn't matter. There's a small group here right outside the wall. We'll get those. Do a little bit of kiting. Now we have the big group that we're going to be shooting at. And there's something going on inside our base. That albino zombie showed... Wait, what? Excuse me? Let's slow that down. Yeah. It looks like the albino teleported into Cav when Cav attacked. That's wild. I've never seen that. That's incredible. Okay, we'll keep working on the rest of the zombies. There's now only 20 zombies left. Just a few. Let's take all of them out. A lot of these, like, tar oil zombies. Leaving black stuff all over the map. Oh, back up. Okay, we're okay. Pull forward and attack that breacher zombie. Good, we took them out. And there's just 2 left. So, just a couple of people. Got Cav and Green and Lanes. Taking out the last couple zombies. We are done. Let's make sure we rebuild this wall. And people are going to focus on rest and recovery. Our researchers are going to get their scribe roads back on. Let's force Darlinator to practice some more melee. This is helping level Darlinator's melee skill as well. So not only is it recreation, but it is very good for their skill. Let's get rid of this force work. I don't really like using force work. So I just updated the schedule to remove it. Did another attempt at converting Black Sparrow to our ideology, and it was successful. Granny has officially converted Black Sparrow to Theoholism. Finally, Black Sparrow will no longer be mad all the time in the base. All right. This looks pretty good, but I think our researchers are spending too much time doing other things, so I adjust their priorities a little bit to move research up. We're also working on some additional rooms over on the left side. We're going to be cutting some of our plants. I do want to enclose them in an additional wall for the safety of our harvest. I know that sounds kind of ridiculous, but you never really know what's going to happen. And should we have something like a toxic fallout, we can always put a sun lamp down and a roof. So I like the idea of having it inside a building. even if it's an unroofed building at first. We got some heal root harvested. That's good. Let's check to see. Oh, good. The priorities work did change. Green is now researching. Love to see that. Emar's going to build us a door over on this side. I've been thinking that it'd be nice to have a door on this side, just given where the zombie attacks and stuff have been coming in. Let's also put some small tables out and about. They're not going to give them the same mood boost that eating in the nice dining rooms will, but it's better than having them eat without a table. Our new area is coming together. Lots of trees to cut down. I'm sure Darlinator's going to love that. Now both Darlinator and Green were researching. That's good to see. We're going to move our searchlight into our kill box. I think it's going to be a little bit more useful over there. Now we don't have a turret in there anymore. I did move the turret. I think it's more helpful to us to have a couple of turrets around the base in the case of breachers than it is to have them in the kill box. If we're using the kill box, we're already at a pretty good advantage. I also think I might make the kill box a bit bigger. These boars look like they can be hunted. So let's go ahead and hunt. Excuse me? A hydra? That's crazy. Imagine if we got that as a pet. That would be incredible. Well, that's going to be it for today. You'll have to see what happens next in episode 14. If you enjoyed this content, make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you all next time. Thank you.